Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to?
Welcome again to Street Talk. My name is Ahmad Shakaraki. And on Street Talk, we deal with political, social, and economics here in Michigan, across the U.S., and abroad. Now, joining me tonight,
Paget Maynard.
Okay, I just want to say something to our people out there. Miss Ida B. Wells said just before her death, she said, one had better die fighting against injustice than die like a dog or a rat in a trap. And she said that a couple months before she passed away, Miss Ida B. Wells. And okay, Paget, I know you've got a lot of stuff there, so we're just going to deal with some of it.
Okay.
But some of these millions of dollars, they're just throwing away.
Government has a history of wasting money, period. This accounting system they use it or lose it. At the end of the fiscal year, you want to get rid of every penny so that next year you don't lose. Because if you don't spend it now, they say, well, you didn't need it, so we're going to cut. You're not going to get as much.
Okay.
That is a stupid, wasteful way. Yeah. And I would have thought that by now somebody in government would have realized that.
Okay.
The big thing there, Ahmad, you have, let's say, $1 million for your project.
Mm-hmm.
You spend 900.
Okay.
Justifiably. But this other 100,000 you have to use it.
Okay.
So you find they do all kinds of nonsense, shift around the office and buy this that you don't use, and this kind of thing. And that's money down the drain, basically.
Right, it is.
Well, the Pentagon.
Okay.
They went on a spending spree last year to close out the fiscal year. And from what I've gathered,
okay,
billions of dollars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to give you some of it. I'm going to give you some of what went down, okay? They said they spent about $93 billion in September last year. 93 billion with a B. Not million, not thousands.
Billions.
Billions. Okay. Some of the things they spent on. About $2 million on Alaskan king crab. Alaskan king crab. And some people are now saying, well, the king crab seems to have taken the place of caviar.
Okay.
6.9 million on lobster tail. 1 million on salmon. Then the Defense Department also spent $140,000 on, coming up, I guess they're policemen now. They used to talk about policemen and donuts. $140,000 on donuts. $124,000 on ice cream machines. Ice cream machines. $26,000 on sushi preparation tables. And $15.1 million on ribeye steak.
What was this for? Who was it for?
I guess to give soldiers, military personnel. But then somebody said that got my attention. When the end of the year when something huge is going to happen, because the food is not really that good all along. It just maybe half cooked, poorly cooked, and that kind of thing. And, well, I spent a night on a ship
Okay.
when my son was in the Navy.
Okay.
And the food we got next day, breakfast was good.
Mm-hmm.
The lunchtime was good. So they're saying sometimes the food mightn't even be properly flavored and this kind of thing. Don't taste good and all of that. So they're going to go overboard now. And the military personnel come to realize whenever good food like that pop out, it's something coming, something huge. Either some kind of tribulation, you're going to be getting hazed or shot at or something of that sort.
Okay.
It means you might have to be going out to some danger spot. And so this is, according to them, leadership wants bellies full and morale high. So you give them a good, nice meal, and that puts up the morale? I don't think so. And he said there's a reason U.S. Navy submarines are equipped with soft-serve machines. Now, that kind of expense to me seems too extravagant.
It is, and we're paying for it. That's the thing about it.
And just a word to all governments, because the state governments do the same stupid thing. It's time enough they get to the point of understanding by use it or lose it, you're throwing away money. Because a lot of times things are bought that not even being used.
Yeah.
They have no need for them, but they have to spend the money.
Yeah, I remember about 5 years ago, I was reading this thing where a hammer, they was paying $200 and some
I remember that.
some dollar for a hammer.
A $5-6 hammer.
Yeah. So I can see how a lot of the money is thrown away, but Trump's supposed to he's supposed to be tightening up on some of these things. And I was reading the paper Friday. I understand he's going after some of these people, but
Tighten up.
the thing about it, he's going at he called himself going at these people, like in different places, Minnesota and different places.
You mean the ice fiasco?
Yeah, but at the same time, he's stealing all his money. Look, he put what was it in a bank out of the country?
Yeah, there was some billions of dollars that were
Yes.
talked about that went in different directions,
Yeah.
including overseas.
Yes, and so when this man talks about saving money and all of that, he's getting it for himself. I mean that's what's happened to it.
Until something serious is done, we're going to still have all these problems. And one of the main things they have to do, stop the stupid use it or lose it. Because that is money could have been put back in the treasury, and now, okay, every year I come to you for money. I should be able to come and say, this is my program. These are the things I want to accomplish. And when I come with this, I have a price tag on it, naturally. But, Ahmad, the thing is, I may need more money this year, or I might need less, based on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But the idea, the way they practice now is, I give you $1 million, you have to use all. If you use less, we're going to give you less next year because you didn't need this much. And that's stupid.
It is, But this thing with I would hope some of the people out here understand what what he's doing. Oh, and I want to mention he started this war, and now, no, he was just talking about the different places, China and these different places. Now he's talking about them helping him to get some of these ships through. Now, they was bad guys last week. Now he wanted them to help to get some of these ships through, so they're good guys now. I mean, the man is crazy.
We could say a little bit more on that, but it just gives the understanding to people. You have a man in the presidency
Yes.
who has no idea what he's doing
No.
in terms of meeting the people,
Right.
doing normal governmental things.
Right.
Seems as though, based on the things that are being said, he is merely trying to enrich himself.
Yeah, that's
Because last year alone, he made over $4 billion
Yeah.
from all these
yeah.
things he's running into,
Yeah.
crypto and all
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yes.
Which, according to the Constitution, he shouldn't be having any income coming other than his salary.
No.
But why is it nobody's doing anything?
Well-
what happened to Congress?
Well, we got Republicans in on both both houses now, and that's one of the reasons I'm so wanting and all these other things about November this year. They saying we can get one of the houses back, and some people are saying we can get both houses back. But
I believe they're gonna get both.
yeah, but we gotta still, man. Some of these people out here don't know anything about.
Well, let me
anything.
tell them some more what they spend all that money
Okay,
on.
go ahead.
Okay? Just to be making sure that they understand.
Okay.
Money. $93 billion the end of the fiscal year on various grants and contracts. The end of the year, but dishing out money for grants, for contracts. All right.
At the same time,
Yeah.
schools, kids can't go to school. Kids got to pay this money back and all of that, and some of them can't. But still, they throwing away all this money.
They came up with some inventive ways of spending the money, Listen here now. $1.8 million on musical instruments, including a grand piano, Steinway & Sons grand piano, for the Air Force Chief of Staff's home.
What's that now?
A grand piano for the Air Force Chief of Staff home, valued, the cost of it, $98,329. Almost $100,000 for a piano to put in the Chief of Staff home. Why?
Because again, we got these Republicans in. They don't want to say anything. They'll talk on the outside, but they don't want Trump to get any of it.
Okay, guys,
because
you're gonna get more.
they're gonna lose. They'll lose them votes that Trump would get. And like the guy in Texas, has he said which one of those guys he was gonna?
Not yet. Alas, no. Piano, $100,000 approximately. A violin, $26,000. A custom handmade Japanese flute, $21,750. Who is using these instruments? Are they going to be making money from using these? Is this going to bring back some money to the oh man, come on. $12,000 on fruit baskets. Who got them? I don't know. $3,160 on stickers featuring beloved children's characters from Dora the Explorer, Frozen, and Paw Patrol. $5.3 million on Apple devices, including purchasing 400 of the more expensive 512 gigabyte edition iPad Air M3 rather than the cheaper model. Who is going to be using this? I don't know, if at all. Like I say, it's a habit with governments to spend money just because it's there, and if they don't spend it, they might not get as much next time. That's money you're throwing away. Period.
Well, one of the things that wrecks me so much is so bad is that we look at Mississippi, some of those southern states, West Virginia. You know, West Virginia and Mississippi is the two poorest states it is. West Virginia and Mississippi. And then when we read this, how money is being thrown away, and people down there in these places can hardly live, you know, it just makes me, you know, it just puts me out with government, you know.
But you still got some more things that they spend money on, you know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
They're still spending that money. All right, furniture. $225 million on furniture.
225 million?
Mm-hmm. And that includes one chair,
Huh?
a chair that costs $1,844. A chair for $1,844. How many people not getting that a month and have children to feed? Thousands of millions, billions of dollars being spent carelessly. Taxpayers' money, which should have been going to Medicare, Medicaid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People cannot get health care because of that.
Hey.
And then certain people cocking their tails up, getting everything they want at your expense, at my expense.
Yes.
And then you tell me, oh, we are interested. We are looking out for the people. We are looking out for you. You're looking out to see how you could dig out our eyes? Is it that? Because what you're doing is not helping us.
No.
So come with something better.
No, not at all. Not at all. You know.
And of course, Hegseth is already trying to justify all this spending, approximately $2 billion per day on this war against Iran, a war which is illegal. It has not gone through Congress, and they're asking for more money, and I hope Congress doesn't grant it.
Well,
they don't have any reason to give them. You started the war, Donald. You're a billionaire. Use your billions and pay for it.
Yes. You know, but that's the thing I'm worried about because, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, these people wasn't paid. These people are not going to get paid now. They haven't been paid in 2 weeks and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I heard some lady last night, I think it was, talking, well, this, I just, out of the politics, I just hope they can go in and get back together. And, you know, I mean.
Who could get back together?
You know, the Democrats and the Republicans. But
lady, in case you don't know, these guys are not warring with each other when they're behind the curtains. They eat together, they hang out, but they come out there and pretend to you that there's nothing going on.
Yes, you know, and so now, what's it been, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Almost a month since they've been,
17 days. Today, I think, is the 18th day.
you know.
Today's what day?
So the thing is that the Democrats say, well, we want to we can sell on this, and the Republicans say no, none of it. And a couple of days ago, might have been a week or so ago now, they was talking to this one Republican. No, we. But I'm just hoping, man, the Democrats don't give in, man, because they need to have the name tag on, and they need these masks off, And around the country, man, different people are saying what these people have done to them, So the thing is that they out here with these masks on and everything and doing all these things to people, man. We need to see.
So you don't know who is coming after you.
No.
And if you're masked, then you're some kind of crook.
Yeah. Yes.
You might be a murderer, a thief,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And I should be taking precautions.
Yeah. Yes.
But they expect you to just
Yeah.
up to them and nice up to them.
Yeah. The police don't have them. None of these law enforcement people have them. But you got these people out here with masks on. I mean, see, the first thing should have happened. Democrats shouldn't have went for it in the beginning. Out here with these masks on. Now, Republicans, they need the masks to keep people to be at them and everything. People supposed to be at them.
If you after me, why shouldn't I be after you?
Yeah. If you doing the wrong things out here,
Here's something else, Ahmad. I don't want us to finish here without touching this. You have Donald Trump wants this Save America bill. And we have people working like TSA at the airport. I don't know if you saw the crowd there, the line all outside.
Yeah.
Because so few people, they're not being paid.
No.
And yet they're expecting them to go out there every day and do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I'm not going to travel, I would love to be able to go through smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
But with what's going on, these people not being paid, and some of them would admit to you that they're hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
So how are they going to pay their mortgage? How are they going to feed their children? None of that coming up. Well, Trump is not going to sign any bill, no matter what they bring, until this one is passed. His Save America. Do you know what's in it?
What is it? What is in
Do
it?
you know what's in the Save America bill? Well, his wish list, his big thing, voter impersonation and not non-citizen voting. And that's a lie. I mean, the one or two cases they have found over the years can't justify what he wants. He's coming here now. You must have proof of citizenship to register to vote. All right. You will have to bring evidence, a passport, driver's license, and that has to be paired with proof of other citizenship requirements. But then we have problem when they have this now. Many people are going to have a problem being able to get these.
Okay. Yes, we know.
So how are they going to get it and vote?
Well,
this takes effect immediately after signature,
mm-hmm.
which means if they pass it this week, it's in effect this week. The midterm voting, well, not the day of voting, but the people already voting to determine who will be the candidates
mm-hmm.
for that.
Yes.
That's going to create problems there.
Mm-hmm.
The people are still having to prepare for the midterm exam itself.
Mm-hmm.
Not in school. The voting then,
mm-hmm.
election.
Yeah.
Then he say, okay. Another problem you're going to have, people who have changed their name, like women getting married and all that kind of
Yeah.
thing, that's going to be a big issue
Yeah.
for them because they're not going to be able to show everything right away.
No.
And therefore they're out.
No, yes.
This bill, like I say, is effective immediately. They require voter ID to vote. People voting by mail must now make photocopies of all their IDs to justify that they are voters.
Well,
Many problems gonna come there. ID cards won't, you see, student ID cards not acceptable. In some of these Native American, they might have some issues, even though, because they want the cards you show must have an expiration date, a start and expiration date. A lot of these things don't have that.
well, you know, they know that, and that's why he's trying to do all these things, man, because he don't want the Republican to lose, you know. So he figured that if he get all these things, man, then there'll be millions who won't vote.
Well, they want the states to, they have to now submit to them their voter rolls so that they can determine and you can know who can and who cannot vote.
Well, there's some states like Michigan. This lady already said no to it, and but that was last week. There was about 14 or 15 states who was thinking about that decision. You know, so it's going to be some of these states, man, where these things they're going to put in play. You know.
But you see, one of the problems they're going to have here now is citizens are going to end up in that melee of searching for non-citizens, and because they don't know better, these people are going to get thrown off the list.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't.
Right.
Don't go yet. We got a couple more to go. All right? Trump even doesn't even know what is in his bill. He doesn't even know what. He has been misspeaking about it so many times, giving wrong information. It's the bill would ban mail-in voting except in certain cases. That's not true. There's something about restrictions on gender-affirming medical care and restrict transgender participants in sports. That's not true.
So
the man, he out there spitting out all kind of things and doesn't even know the certainty of what he's talking about. All right? By and large, lots of money being spent. The whole idea about this election and these voter cards and all kind of thing they're coming up with, and notice the primaries have begun, but you still want to bring this in now and affect that? Simple put, they want to be sure that the people who can vote and might vote against them not get the opportunity so that they could stay in office.
yes, you know.
And Donald Trump is such a coward, but he's trying everything. He's blaming everybody for everything except blaming himself. And we can't do it today, but next time we're going to talk some about this war
Okay.
and what's going on.
We'll get at it then. All right. That's all for tonight. My name is Ahmad Shakaraki, and we catch you down the next block for more street talk. Peace.
Don't let anybody make you think that God chose America as his divine messianic force to be a sort of policeman of the whole world. God has a way of standing before the nations with judgment, and it seems that I can hear God saying to America, you are too arrogant. If you don't change your ways, I will rise up and break the backbone of your power. And I'll place it in the hands of a nation that doesn't even know my name. Be still and know that I'm God.